Manuel Manny Lozano has been washing cars since the 1960s, and at 92 years old, he has no intention of stopping anytime soon.
My father taught me as a young man to always have $5 in your pocket. If an opportunity came along and you were asked to participate, and if you wanted to participate, you had the money to do so. I was blessed with the fact that I didn't get married till I was 40. I had $5 in my pocket. My father spotted a car wash and told my mother, Emily, that I think that's something they might be interested in getting involved with. And that's how I started. It was because of my father's vision. And you know, it's a combination of his and my mother's exposure coming to this country in the late 1800s, sponsored by Dole Pineapples, farming people.
People that were in the industry looked up to us to be the front runners.
At one point, Lozano's washes were doing more than 400,000 cars per year as a full-service operation.
We'd be working, and they give us the legs up, said, well, we're gonna have some company tomorrow or next week or whatever. And these buses would pull in, and people from all over the world get off with the cameras and stuff. They own car washes all over the place. They'd be taking pictures and stuff like that.
Most everything I've done in my life has always been a purist approach to it. I've never been really good at being all things to all people. I always thought that, you know, being pure and doing a good job at what you're doing, and I think the rewards were there.
He made sure that when you came to this car wash, you got an experience here that you couldn't get at no other car wash. He didn't want anyone leaving here not happy and not thinking that they didn't get a good job.
Lozano listened to everyone and credits much of his success to listening to the advice early on to use his own name for the wash.
People think I'm a lot wealthier than I really am because of the name and the exposure that I've had and the many things that I've done. I listen to people. I learned that as a young man, because everybody has something to offer. I don't give a damn who the hell it is.
That, and a lesson from his father to always have $5 in his pocket so that he could be ready to act on opportunities. That's how he was able to open the first Adidas shoe store in the United States, drawing on his car wash experience to create the first exclusive shoe store.
So what I did is with the shoe stores, it was the same program as with the car wash exposure and so forth and so on. So I built the first one, which was just a block away from here.
Oh, really? Okay. That's crazy. Yeah. So you took.
And it turned out, and Audi Dossler came from Germany. He couldn't believe it. He said, "Manny, you do it?" Yeah, you know. But all I did was take my experience and my car wash experience and did that. And there was, even today, as tough as things are, there's so many opportunities out there. It's unbelievable. Most people can't see them.
A successful businessman in many industries, Lozano always comes back to his car wash family.
We all help each other. We, not just the coworkers, that Mr. Lozano always there. He was like a dad for everybody. So we're happy to do this job.
Bueno, que es una persona muy buena, muy amable con los empleados. Siempre está al pendiente de cómo estamos, si estamos bien, si necesitamos algo. Y pues todos los días lo tenemos ahí alrededor del Carwash.
Oh, sí, porque él es una buena persona con nosotros. Él está con nosotros todos los días, 2 y 3 veces al día. Y él llega y nos pregunta, hombre, ¿todo bien? ¿Necesitan algo? Y él ha sido siempre un hombre muy bueno con nosotros.
I believe this is different because we're family. Someplace else, I don't think we can find this.
Today, Manny has his sights set on a new project, teaming up with Katie Car Wash to transform what is one of the most expensive car wash lots in the U.S. near Stanford University. His plan? To wash 3,000 cars in one day. My money is on Manny. Frank Dorsa has been in the industry since the 1960s. His entrepreneurial spirit comes from his father, Frank Dorsa Sr., inventor of the Eggo frozen waffle. Early on, Dorsa woke in the middle of the night with a vision for what his business would be like. And at that point, Classic Car Wash was truly born.
I think the only way to survive is to work hard. I was always focused and working hard my whole life. So I graduated high school in 1958. I bought a street sweeper right out of high school. A lot of nights I swept the accounts all night, and in the morning went to the dump to unload everything that I had swept at night. In 1964, I was looking for another opportunity besides sweeping, and there was an ad for a car wash, and I bought that car wash that was for sale. It was my first car wash ever.
He filled notebooks with details about what the car wash customer experience could be like, and set out to create the Delta Queen, a car wash that is built to look like a riverboat, complete with water features and their very own ducks. Later, he added the Robertsville location with Victorian architecture as a nod to the area's history and its very own chicken coop. With wife Marilyn running the gift shops, Frank and Marilyn Dorsa created amazing experiences for their customers.
It's the little things that really make the difference.
First thing he said to me is, Karen, we represent clean. So it's not just clean cars, it's clean everything. It's the way the way you interact with people, the way you do business.
You know, we want our locations to try and be as perfect as possible because that's just kind of the way Frank's always done it.
Regardless of the theme of the car wash or how good it looks, ultimately it's about the staff, the people. I've been blessed with amazing people.
He always wants the best. He is very strong in management, and he shows that he cares about every team member that's out there.
Well, they're great people to work for. The best. If you need help, they're there for you. All you gotta do is just ask, and they take care of you and they help you.
They've impacted a lot of people on many great levels, and they continue to do that. I know they've impacted my life, and they've impacted a lot of people here.
Their generosity, their integrity, and their character just says a lot about how, and that's why so many of us have been here for so long.
Just working for the Dorsa family, I mean, is just kind of one of the best things ever. And yeah, I couldn't imagine working for anyone else.
It's literally a family, and I think that there's not anything that one person wouldn't do for them. It's not a job.
To be on site at one of their washes is to witness greatness. Everyone has a job. They do it really well, and you're hard-pressed to find any detail not tended to. They were one of the first washes to successfully franchise in the United States and Mexico, and they spent many years sharing their ideas with members of their enhancement group of other car wash owners and operators. Classic Car Wash is one of the most amazing car wash companies on the planet, and that is because of Frank Dorsa.